SmackDown 2nd of August edition is now in the books. This week was an improvement from last week. Thank God. Definitely had its issues, but we move. But SummerSlam is tonight. So don't none of us really give a damn about SmackDown. We just want to get to the meat and potatoes. So I'm gonna make this quick. Do me a favor. Like this video, subscribe to my bullshit, and hit the notification bell. It helps with the algorithm. So if you like what I'm doing and believe that the world deserves to bear witness, then this is how you can make it happen. Now this is a wrestling show, so as per usual, we're gonna start with the wrestling. Andrade beats Melo again. Santos Escobar defeats Apollo Crews. Blair Davenport forces a DQ, making the Unholy Union retain their tag team gold. And Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga bring the tag team championships back to the Bloodline. Other developments, Cody and Solo go face to face. They agree to make it Bloodline rules. Cody shows no respect. He says, yeah, anytime any of you are born, you're born hating Cody Rhodes. But fortunately, I don't have to face your entire family. All I have to do is beat a tribal chief. But seeing as he's not here, I'll settle for a wannabe. In Logan's homecoming, LA Knight defaces Logan's championship banner and steals the Prime truck. Nia Jax gives Tiffany Stratton a new briefcase, but she lets it be known that there'll be repercussions if you try to catch that bad boy in a SummerSlam. Chelsea reminds Tiffany Stratton about her pushing her off of the ladder and insults the new briefcase. Tiffany claps back by telling her, green really isn't your colour. My thoughts on the show, a Tamu Bloodline sign is crazy work. I'm glad there were no swerves and the Bloodline won the tag team titles. Imagine that we're wrong and it's not Roman Reigns returning at SummerSlam, but it's The Rock returning, coming back for Cody, as promised, making Solo the champion. Then the new Bloodline wouldn't be so taming, would they? I'm sorry, but Logan Paul has to lose tonight. But I noticed LA Knight feels head and shoulders above the rest of the mid-card on SmackDown. Apollo, Santos, Melo. Andrade isn't so bad, Corbin's kinda cool too. But none of them rivalries are too exciting to me. And last time, Rusev had a guy doing a Russian speech. That guy ended up becoming Joe Hendry. I wonder which of these dignitaries are the future megastar of pro wrestling. Hey, Bianca's ring gear went hard today. And anytime I see Jade Cargill or Bianca Belair getting smacked up and isolated, it's just so not believable to me. And is Blair and the Witches a new faction, or at least a new alliance? And not a temporary alliance, I mean something substantial. It's a shame that Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair was unable to regain the tag team championships, but it looks like we're heading in the direction of the big three, and that's all I've been asking for. So if that's the case, I'm happy to wait if we're doing that. But where was Naomi though? Finally, at long last, the new briefcase is here. I agree with Chelsea Green, change the font. Everything else is cool though, but what I realized is this: at some point, I need Chelsea and Tiffany as a tag team, and I need them to be the tag team champions. And just like Naomi, where is Bayley? Now it's time for the MVPs. In 5th place, I'm going with Logan Paul. He got his truck stolen and his banner defaced in one of the more entertaining segments on this episode of SmackDown. In 4th place, I'm going with Blair Davenport. She fucked up the Women's Tag Team Championship match. It looks like we may have a new tag team or alliance on our hands. SmackDown needed something more solid in the women's secondary or mid-card storylines, and this looks like the start of making something more solid. In 3rd place, I'm going with Cody Rhodes. He stood in front of all them man and said, I ain't shook. He suggested Bloodline rules. Solo made it an option, and Cody agreed. Up in the ante at SummerSlam. We are certainly getting the Rock or Roman now that it's Bloodline rules, especially if we're to look at WrestleMania 40 as reference. In 2nd place, I'm going with LA Knight. He done the defacing of the banner. He done the stealing of the Prime truck. The only thing left for him to do is to pull up to SummerSlam with the Prime truck fully vandalized and destroyed. And in 1st place, the MVPs of the show, I've got the Bloodline. We got Bloodline rules at SummerSlam. Solo outright called Roman weak enough, and they completed half of their goals this weekend by winning the tag team titles in the main event. Cleveland, Ohio may well and truly have to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as their tribal chief if things keep going the way they're going. But that's all I got for you today. Thank you for listening to my bullshit. Don't forget to leave a like. Remember to subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below.